Hi guys! I thought it was time to do an update on the tower garden, even though it's still rainy and drizzly right now, but hopefully this won't get too wet. Anyway, it has been 3.5 weeks since I planted the tower garden, and as you can see, it's doing amazing. The squash is definitely taking over, but the pole beans are doing really well too. And you can just see in there a tomato plant, which there are several tomato plants and they are doing okay. They're just kind of not growing as fast as the squash. And so I just hope that they do fine. I'm not really sure. If anyone has any experience with this or ideas about how to kind of give the tomatoes more space without actually hurting the squash, that would be great. I don't know if you can actually prune squash plants because of those hollow stems and everything. But anyway, as you can see, the squash is blooming like crazy. So far, I think it's all just male flowers, but there are some little female flowers getting ready to bloom as well. I believe those are female in there. And then the cucumbers are blooming quite a bit. And they've actually been blooming for at least a week now. Did a video showing a flower. I can't remember if I got that one posted for her or not, but anyway, that's going really well. The broccoli and collards up there, I don't really know what they're doing. They're happy, but I've actually never grown broccoli or collards before, so I don't really know what they're supposed to look like at this point. And okay, so we've had a couple of challenges with the garden so far. One day the electricity got turned off. Well, it just got unplugged. Just didn't catch it, and so it was unplugged all afternoon one day, and everything looked so sad. When I checked on it in the evening, I was so upset. I thought it was going to be completely a goner, but it perked right up. Like next day it was fine. So kind of the weakness of the aeroponic growing system is the same thing as its strength, is that it has its automatic water, but if you don't have electricity to power the water, then you're kind of in a bad place. So just something of note. And obviously everything's really recovered well. There's a little bit of leaf damage there, and it's so interesting. The day that the water was turned off was the one and only day that my squash got attacked by squash bugs. And I know there's squash bugs around here because they've been attacking lots of other things, especially when it was really hot and the plants were really struggling. You know, there were a bunch on my blueberry bushes, there were a bunch on lots of different plants around here, but none on the tower garden until the day the water got turned off. And then I found a bunch and they had laid eggs and I had to clean them all off. And ever since I had the water back on, they have been gone. Now, I don't know if that's because the plants, were healthy again, and somehow insects don't seem to love attacking plants that have everything they need as much as they like attacking weak plants. But it also could have been because I think that's the day it rained for the first time in weeks. And then it's been raining pretty much every day since, and I'm sure that keeps the squash bugs away too. So either way, really happy that we have not had a return of squash bugs. I've been checking every day. I haven't seen any eggs or bugs. I think I found a couple eggs one time actually. But other than that, nothing. And I'm really excited. It's doing great. Growing really fast, really healthy. And I can't wait to taste the squash and the beans and the cucumbers and eventually tomatoes. And can somebody tell me if this up here is that collards or broccoli? And do I just pick the leaves if it's collards? I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you know. That would be great. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm glad to be able to share again.